What's up? What's up? Welcome to the Zyda Susan podcast, where you'll hear me talk about literally everything. So I hope you enjoy. How's everybody doing tonight? I'm sorry this is really late. Yeah, but I hope that you had a good day. I hope that you made it amazing. I'm so sorry. I kind of lied earlier. I thought my brother was gonna be here, but he said he was tired. He's been burning pies with his girlfriend all day. But yeah, no, he just said he was tired, so he can't be on today. So it's just gonna be me. Sorry about that. I know. Sorry to disappoint. Hopefully I have him on soon again. I know we have some nice banner going. Hopefully you aren't too disappointed. I hope that you've had a good day today. It is getting closer and closer and closer to this new year. Hope you are making your days count. You feel? Hope you are making today as most as you can out of it. I hope you're getting every juice of productivity, of creativity, of just your best selfness out of today. Because I mean, if you're not doing that, why else do anything? Yeah, yeah. I've been, like I said, I've been doing our thing. Recently, today has been pretty good, pretty good. Can't complain. Getting closer and closer to Christmas. I hope you're excited to spend the time with family, to love on everybody, show the people close to you how much they matter, how much they mean to you. Hold up real quick. Sorry, that was bothering me. Yeah, I hope you're doing all of that great stuff. I hope that you are really like going into the new year strong. I know I said that I will be I'll talk about crypto like real quick. Oh, I'll talk about crypto, but I'm gonna make it like real quick because yeah, or like just as long as I don't know. I didn't plan on talking about it too long, but I just wanted to say my thoughts on crypto and the market right now. Um, if I'm being honest, don't firstly don't take anything I'm saying as like financial advice, like at all. I'm not a financial advisor, and honestly, I haven't been too active in the market. But I do. Um, I trust my skills. I mean, yeah, but yeah, like I said, don't trust my advice. I am not a financial advisor by any stretch of the imagination. If you lose your money, you lose your money. But honestly, I've been watching Bitcoin, and I'm thinking that it is going to be a bear market. Yeah, you will definitely see some pumps, but it literally just like be realistic. It literally just pumped like 2 months ago. It people are taking profit now. People are taking profit. Honestly, if you've been in Bitcoin or if you're like just getting in, thinking about getting in, I would really dollar cost average now if you like really want to be in for the next bull run, which is probably going to be like first quarter next year 2022. Just like play it smart, don't use your college savings to what's it called, to make money. I promise you, just wait. I promise you, just or dollar cost average. Like anybody who don't know what dollar cost averaging is, basically just what is it called? Set limit orders for to try to keep your average cost lower than the what is it called? The current cost of per Bitcoin. So if you bought in at like 50,000, 49,000, right now it's sitting around 48, mid 48,000. If you bought in around that, I would really try to set limit orders for around 47 high. That will keep you at a good range. Honestly though, I would wait until around just because it hit like 41K like within the past month, and I'm definitely it's not on that it doesn't have the same momentum to keep even if it pumped, it doesn't have the momentum to keep that that level of growth, you know. Um, yeah, Bitcoin pumps are like they are obvious. Okay, so not to say that they are not to say that it's obvious. Not to say that the market is obvious. Obviously, nobody can predict Bitcoin. I'm not even trying to predict Bitcoin. I'm just saying that it literally just pumped. I'm just literally going off of what happens with Bitcoin. What has happened in the past. What has happened. What I've seen happen with Bitcoin and with other cryptos. When it pumps, it's usually a dump right after. Yeah, so hopefully you are making smart moves with money. Hope you are doing your own research firstly. Hope you are doing that, of course. Hope you are, yeah, like heeding my advice. It just pumped, like I said, and it pumped to a new high. Yeah, really like just make sure you're using your money wisely. Like investing is not a hobby. It's not a hobby. Investing is literally you turning your hard-earned money into potential. Okay, you can there are plenty different ways to make money. If investing is not your thing, you don't have time to research, you don't have time to learn how to invest, learn how to read charts, do all that thing, then there are plenty other ways for you to make money. And even in just crypto and trading, there are still like plenty other ways to make money. There are literally like dozens of a bunch of like Stash, Acorns, those type of apps that like will invest money for you. Um, there are plenty of those things. And actually, I've tried Acorns. It's actually pretty good. Like for real. Like if in it not even what is it called? Not even just their investing strategies, but just the fact that that you can set up an account to where it can take like a little money out after every transaction that you make. So like I was doing that this summer, and I didn't even realize I had saved up like $300, like that I wasn't even missing. Like I didn't even realize I missed. I hadn't opened the app in like 3 months, and it's kind of cool that they have apps that can like do that kind of stuff for you. Like that's really cool in my book, you know. Especially for those people who like really have no interest in learning how to invest, have no interest in any of that stuff. They can do it for you. They have ways around that can help you, you know. I definitely, if you can, learn how to invest, learn how to read charts, learn how to, if not just read charts, read trends, learn how to read news, learn how to do something. Excuse me. Do something that's worthwhile, do something that is going to help you in the future, you know, going to help you set up your life for greatness, you know. Um, Sorry about that. It is very vital, okay? Especially with like crypto being such a volatile thing, you really need to learn how to read charts. Like for real, yeah, it's a lot of new people like trying to learn how to invest, and that is great and dandy. But if you aren't learning and you're trying to like just like think you know what's going on, or you like want to be a social trader, those people they literally like social traders, not to like knock any social traders, but the people who are influencers who like talk about the trade, who like say, oh yeah, I think this is gonna do blah blah blah. When did they say that? They say it when it's hyped. They say it when it's a buzzword to talk about Bitcoin. They say it when it's cool, you know? So you really need to pay attention to that. You really need to think about why they're saying it. You really need to think about just everything that's going on in the space. You really need to think about what's been happening in it, not just like current, but what has happened, what is the news around it. Honestly, news is important, but what's more important is what's actually happening, because like they a lot of stories are just that, stories. I would really try to learn how to read charts. That would really help you a lot, like for real, for real. I remember, excuse me, I remember like 2 years ago I was like just starting to like start trading, man. Man, I learned a lot in that first like 6 months, man. But like I learned a lot in that first 6 months. Um, yeah, a lot of tough lessons, but it's led me here, and I definitely think for anyone who's starting to trade or starting to learn any new skill, like whether it be investing, whether it be NFTs, whether it be um, a new instrument, whether it be um, a new language, whether it be anything, I definitely think that you should really, really, really value the time that you're putting forth into it. Value that time. Really make sure that you are soaking up as much as you can. Um, yeah, because like this is what you put your time in right now is what will map out your entire future. Okay, your entire future, and even if you fail, even if you fail, you can learn from your failures. All right, not saying that you should try something just to fail, but you should definitely try as much as you can. Okay, is try as much as you are willing to. Try as much, not as much you, yeah. Try as much as you're willing to. When I say that, I mean like try as much as you are willing to take on, willing to take up, willing or able to give your energy to. I had this thing where I was like just trying to do like a bunch of things at once. Now I'm really starting to figure out or realize that there's a balance to doing. Excuse me. Sorry about that. This is the Burger King podcast. There's a balance um to life. I mean, I say that a lot, but there's a balance to like the amount of things you can do with your life. Okay, so like if you have a job, think about that. You have a job that is already probably like 8 hours out of your day. Okay, 8 hours. You sleep. That's another like 6, 8 hours. You eat. That's probably like 2 or 3 hours. What are you looking at now? Um, that's like almost 20 hours right there. Like so, yeah. What does that leave you? Time to be creative, time to create, time to manifest your dreams. All right. So, really, really, really know that you are what you do, You are exactly what you do. So, if you are grinding, you're going to be a grinder for the rest of your life, okay? But if you're making excuses, if you're saying it's too hard, if you're saying you don't have time, you're saying you're tired, if you're saying any of that, the world is going to keep spinning, okay? It's going to keep going, all right? So I really, really, really want you to take this time while you're young to try to learn something that is going to help you be a success. Seriously. Yeah, 'cause there's gonna be you're gonna see a huge, huge, huge divide in everybody who said they was gonna do something and the people who actually did it. Yeah, especially the people who are um, my age and younger. Those people will definitely realize the importance of like just trying, like literally just trying. Um, yeah, that honestly sets apart the people who talk and try. Those are two different categories of people. Yeah, and a lot of people, honestly, most people just talk. Most people are talking. And you don't want to be that person. You don't want to be that person. That person is not helping himself. He is literally hurting everyone around him. Um, he is not benefiting from any of that. So I really want to make sure you are taking the time today and taking the time tomorrow and the rest into 2022 to really go and get it, to try. That's all you gotta do is try. And I promise you, 6 months later, you will be 10 times better than you were today. Uh, yeah, I hope that you are hearing that. I hope that you are knowing that is factual, actually. Yeah, I hope that you're planning out your day, like planning out your time, like that is. that's something that really don't get like it kind of get brushed over, you know. And honestly, I think that it's because people are naturally defensive of their time, you know, because we all own our time. Well, we all own our time, but we kind of rent it out to others. Yeah, for a check or for favors for literally anything. We're defensive of our time because it is ours, but at the same time, it's everyone around us. You know, everyone around us is experiencing this same moment. So the time that you're sharing, that you're having right now, is being shared with somebody else who's experiencing you. You know, and I really want to make sure that you know that when you help yourself, you are helping everybody else around you, man. When you start to be on your grind, you're helping everybody else around you. And if they can either take that help or they can not yeah so I really hope that you are helping yourself, man. Help yourself, bro. Help yourself today. Help yourself be great for tomorrow. And honestly, though, you aren't in competition with anybody else but you. No one else around you is able to say how hard you worked today. Nobody else around you is able to say what it took for you to get up. I know a lot of people are depressed, especially since the lockdown has like kind of helped had everybody inside, had everybody like not like being able to mingle or do anything. I really hope that these people are knowing that they are like it's this is temporary, okay? We're gonna be able to go outside again. We're gonna be able to do everything that we did before. I really hope that people are knowing that it is like this is the time to work on yourself. I promise you, the times of high stress are the times of future success. I really hope that you're knowing that. I really hope that you are feeling that, because that is what's gonna make you into that next person. I promise you. Hard times don't last. All right. You will have prosperity for all the times where you thought you didn't. Promise. Sorry about that. But yeah, the crypto thing is real. And honestly, if you're waiting on decade bounce to like 3,500, like I said before, it's not probably not gonna happen. There's just too many people in there, too many transactions going on every day, too many projects that are already invested in it, who already have working apps on the radar, on and anybody who's just looking for a way into crypto, a way into the space, you should check out dappradar.com. It is literally a site full of all the dapps, which are excuse me, excuse me, which are dapps. If anybody who isn't familiar with the vernacular, dapps are decentralized apps, which are just literally applications that are run on some type of blockchain, whether it be Solana, Polygon, Ethereum, any of those. They are dapps are those applications that run on those blockchains. So yeah, if you're interested in that, again, the site is dappradar.com. I'll actually probably post it on my Snapchat. So yeah, if you follow me there, you'll see it there. Yeah, so yeah, hopefully you're like realizing that honestly, whether you like it or not, crypto is going to change the world. Like I said before, like I'm always going to say that until it's like, even when it's clear. I mean, yeah, I'm always going to say just how passionate I am about crypto, but just how passionate I am about the space and the evolution that it can bring to our culture. You know, and not just financially. Literally, it is going to change the world. Like for real, for real. And it's gonna make a lot of people rich and on the way, of course. But I mean, there's more things than money. Honestly, though, I'm more excited to about what it can do, about the money that it will bring, but about everybody who is like think about this. I know that I have goals, I have aspirations, I have dreams. But everybody who's in this space, everybody who's watching this also has that. The money that will help those dreams come true is going to be revolutionary. I promise you that. Um, yeah, but yeah, so if you're like really like trying to get into crypto, get into it now. Stop saying you'll do it later. Stop saying just whatever excuse that you're making up for yourself. Stop doing that. It's only hurting you. Yeah, I hope that you are hearing me, man. Like for real, because this is serious. Like it's getting serious. Um, yeah, it's getting like stupid. I'm actually going long term over the next like 5 to 10 years on the AMP protocol, which is a collateral protocol for um, fiat, which is it's my bad. I'm not doing a good job explaining this. It's a collateral protocol for fiat. When somebody needs extra money for a transaction that is going out into like when they're trading their Bitcoin for USDC or USDT, any of these stable coins. The AMP protocol is a collateral for any transaction that is over the amount that is already in that what is it called, in that ledger. I really want to do a good job of explaining this simply. Like, okay, say that hypothetically there's a blockchain that has $10 in it, but Sally needs 11. You would, well, yeah, this is super simplified, but you would take $1 from the AMP protocol and put it, or to give Sally her $11. Now that block, this is obviously like just super simplified because then that blockchain will go to zero and like it would just be like, yeah, super simplified. So yeah, but that's a pretty good example for what I'm trying to explain. The AMP protocol is basically a collateral token that will literally grow exponentially as money pours into the space, as there's actual real world uses for these, not just real world uses, but widely exercised uses, because there are already plenty uses, but they're honestly mostly for um, developers and for people who are building on the blockchains currently. So it's just honestly is going to grow exponentially. The market cap for AMP is right now sitting around $2 billion. But honestly, that is nothing for just where I see it going. Just if we could get even half of the banking, not even half, but if we can even get a quarter of banking, which I think is all the banking and stuff. Excuse me. All the banking and what is it called, forex and all that. Excuse me. I think that is like $4 trillion. If we can get even $1 trillion into that space, excuse me. Bitcoin is sitting around, what's it called? I think like half a trillion right now, like 0.6 trillion. Let me check that real quick. Yeah, yeah. $600 billion right now, and yeah. So honestly, I really hope that y'all are like hearing me, man. Like for real, for real, for real. Honestly, Bitcoin was a pioneer. Okay, it was a pioneer for crypto. It was proof of concept. Anybody who needs just to know exactly what crypto is, like they really are interested in this, I really would read the paper by um what is it called? Sorry about this. Sorry, I'm trying to look up exactly what I'm gonna say. I just don't want to give you any wrong things. There's this essay about like it was published in like 2012. It's pretty old, but it is still like very like basically the paper is proving everything that's happening right now. Um, and like if you really want to get like super technical with it, you should read it. It's actually very light read. It's like 8 pages, like for real, but it's super um what is it called? Technical. Um, it's super technical. It's not like very easy to read, but if you um are willing to learn and like be patient, I promise you it'll be very informative and very worth it. So like honestly though, learn as much as you can. I'm not finding it, but I hope that you are like just learn as much as you can. It was like Satoshi Nakamoto's papers. It was an essay about the blockchain and cryptographic technologies and just what all that it could do for the world. Like I said, it's not long. It's like 8 pages. Like literally, it's super short. I'll post it. Yep, I just found it. I will post a link to it. And like I said, it is literally 9 pages, and the last page, actually, last 2 pages are references. So I would really learn this. It like I said, it's very technical. It has the math in here for all of you math majors or physics majors or just anybody who's more interested in that and the technology that it could bring. It is very technical, very dense. So you will have to look up probably like every other sentence just to clarify what's going on. Yeah, and like I said, this is literally explaining everything that's happening right now. So if you're confused, not it's not gonna tell you the future. It's not gonna do that for you. It will tell you what's actually gonna happen with this. Okay, it will kind of clear out some speculation, clear out um what's actually possible. Okay, this isn't magic. Okay, it's still a thing, but it is a powerful technology. You know, cryptography is very powerful technology. It is not new at all. It was here in the 70s, and it's been honestly it's been, what's it called, being improved on since. I'm saving this right now to make sure I can, what's it called, sorry, make sure I can email it to myself so I can get it out to you guys. Yeah, honestly, I would really read it as much as you can. I'm honestly probably gonna look over it. It's been a minute since I looked over this, but it is very valuable information. I would read as much as you can. Don't just read this. Don't read one thing and think you know everything, because that was definitely me in the beginning. Like 2 years ago, I would really like read as much as you can, learn as much as you can. That will help you in this space, especially since this is a very new space, and one thing can be just one thing. You know, um, in this very broad space, it can go literally. Well, it will go in every industry, every market, every branch of um, every field. Like literally, everything will be shifted because of crypto. And I really hope that people are knowing that. Yeah. Let me. Yep. Okay. I just emailed it to myself, so I will get it out to you guys. Yeah. I hope people are like knowing like this is serious. It's getting serious. Yeah. Dang, man. Like, I hope you getting ready for these changes, man. Ooh, crap. Sorry about that. I hope you getting ready for these changes. I hope that you are preparing yourself for that future self. I said this before. My brother, he told me that they did this survey at his school. It was about what's it called? If you think that you're far away from your future self, then it's probably because I'm butchering this, but it's probably because you aren't approaching that future self. If you aren't making the habits and making the what is it called? If you aren't making the habits and taking the steps needed to become that future self, whether it be planning, whether it be saving, whether it be investing, whether it be learning a new skill, learning a new language if you want to travel, learning a new literally whatever you're trying to do. I don't know what you're trying to do, but whatever you're trying to do, if you aren't taking the steps necessary to become that person, you will never be that person. And if you feel like you're far away from that, it's probably because you haven't started taking the steps to become that person. And yeah, it's gonna be uncomfortable. It's literally so uncomfortable to come out of your comfort zone and come out of your shell and just really start to peel away all the toxicity that was holding you back, and that is very uncomfortable transformation, but it is worthwhile. Yeah, so anybody who is like feeling like they're very far away from the person that they want to be in whatever it is, 5-10 years, it's because of you, man. It's because of you. So like really like work on yourself, and I promise you 5-10 years, if you're not that person, you will be a lot closer than you would have been if you stayed the same. If you would have stayed at Amazon, or if you would have stayed at Walmart, or if you would have stayed at Kohl's, if you would have stayed at any of these kind of like, they're nice jobs, but they aren't nice jobs. They aren't helping you for the future. And automation is honestly taking over all of those jobs within the next 5 years. I am certain of that. Yeah. So if you aren't working to become that person, you're never going to be that person. So honestly, like, I know these are usually geared. These honestly are usually geared towards self help, but it's not that. That isn't the message. Okay, the message is be the best you. Be the best you. Nothing self help about that. Just be the best you. You can do that. I promise you. Um, yeah, it's not gonna be comfortable, especially if you're not used to like putting in effort. If you're not used to trying, it's gonna feel uncomfortable. And like I said, people are defensive of their time. People are defensive of what they choose to do, how they choose to spend their time. But if you aren't holding yourself accountable for how you choose to spend your time, if you say, "Dang man, I did blah blah blah," but I'm still doing blah blah blah, that isn't helpful. It's not helpful. Just the fact, sorry, just the fact that you knew that you could be doing something else is telling. Okay. So yeah. So really make sure you're being productive, being your best self. Yeah. Uh. Yeah. Honestly, I'm thinking that Ethereum is probably going to take Bitcoin's market cap over the next year or two. I'm really thinking that. I think Bitcoin was definitely a cool proof of concept. It will. It's not gonna go to zero. It's not gonna probably fall. It's gonna be uh, um a wealth pool. Is gonna be the new gold. Okay, it's still going to have a lot of value, a lot of share of the market. I mean, a lot of the total um market cap in crypto. Excuse me. It's still gonna be I'm sorry. It's still gonna be that. I definitely think that that will not change. Just simply because it is a very limited supply, And yeah, like that's literally like his biggest thing that it's got going for itself. But honestly, you'll see a lot of different things taking over. I'm honestly interested in ICP, which is Internet Computer Protocol, which is basically going to be something that is what is it called? I'm actually just going to look at that up because I don't want to butcher it. They think I'm talking about some kind of clown. I typed in ICP, but yeah, I'm in ICP long term, very long term, 5-10 years. So is AMP, ICP and AMP. I'm in those right now, very long term. Not in those right now, but I'm going to be in those right now, very long term. Um, very long term. I just have very high expectations. Sorry. I have very high expectations of those. ICP, ICP is a utility token that I'm reading this. ICP is a utility token that allows users to participate in and govern the internet computer blockchain network. The network aims to help developers create websites, enterprise IT systems, internet services, and DeFi applications by installing their code directly on the public internet. ICP can also be staked or converted into cycles that can be used to power computation from dApps and traditional applications. So basically, ICP is going to be literally the Wi-Fi of dApps. It's literally going to be the infrastructure of this new decentralized system, because this thing isn't going to run on servers, okay? For the most part, it isn't, okay? It's going to be literally nodes. It's going to be people using their personal data to run a ledger, and that ledger is going to be one piece of a what's it called, of a block. Okay, I would really hope that y'all read this thing, this Bitcoin paper. I will post it on my Snapchat. Y'all will understand a lot more of what I'm talking about, and it's gonna make a lot more sense. But yeah, ICP is gonna be probably the new store of wealth once blockchain is fully online. Once Web 3.0 is fully online, it's probably going to be, if not like one of the top like 10, it's going to be one of the highest. And honestly, you really should be trying to learn this. And I actually just I forgot what I said earlier wasn't true. I just realized that the banking and forex and all of that, it's way more than $4 trillion. It is $4 quadrillion. So yeah, I really hope that you are really like realizing that just how much money is up for grabs. We can all be millionaires. I promise you we can. There are people who are billionaires many times over. Literally like literally many times over. There are people who you've never heard of who have $100 billion. Yeah, and there are people, and they're literally printing money every day. So like, don't think that this is like a pipe dream. I promise you it's not. There are new millionaires every day. There are people, literally my brother, he has a friend who has gotten who's become a millionaire in this past crypto rage. And yeah. So like I said, we have there are people who are like really growing from this crypto space. There are people who are really becoming their next phase in life. There are people who are ending generational curses. There are people who are helping their families be better. And that is invaluable. That's something that you can't say you don't have time for. You can't say you can't learn this skill. I promise you, this is going to be something that is going to help you help others, okay? And Don't if you can't do it for yourself, do it for somebody else. All right. But yeah, I have dreams, so I'm doing this for the world, honestly. I'm just trying to, and I'm trying to help y'all. Trying to help y'all. Yeah. So really, really like hear me, man. Hear me, man. Like know it. Yeah, man. I think this is a good time to end it. I hope that you're having a good day. I hope that you're drinking water. I hope that you are seeking the positive. I hope that you are fearlessly taking on the world. Touch grass, you freaks. Thank you for listening.